Hi guys. So yesterday marked the 1 month time until I turned 19. So it's basically been a full year since I've been a legal adult. And I've been a dork since I was first grade was when I started getting bullied. So whenever I perform, for example, it doesn't matter if I'm performing in front of 2 people or 2,000 people. I want to appear like somebody they do know or somebody they should know. So I always hold myself with that confidence, and it's proved to be an incredible difference for me having that self-security. So that kind of motto, be someone you would want to know, be someone you would want to look up to. As far as just the way you present yourself from the inside, not like your looks, of course, take care of yourself, but can you see the beauty of your own heart on the outside? If not, you're going to find it hard to make friends. And I learned that at college too, because I was so scared that I kind of shut myself off. I had a couple friends at college that I already knew, and those friends I'm not even friends with anymore. They completely abandoned me at college. They, didn't think I was cool anymore. They found their new group of people, which was fine because they're not, I found it so much easier to let go of friends because there's a reason people come into your life. There's also a reason people come out of your life. I've just been living fully, I've cut all negativity out of my life, and it feels great. And I'd rather be lonely than... I think there's a saying that says it's better to stand alone than to stand with people who hurt you. So you can take that anyway. If you're in an unhappy relationship, don't be afraid of being alone. Being single is fine. Being single is great, especially around my age. You have other things to preoccupy yourself with. First of all, if you're with friends who think that being in a relationship is the be-all, end-all, and you've got to do it to be cute, that's not true. That's probably... okay, not for all of them, but it's probably because they don't think they could find anybody else, and so they latch on to this person like, I got a boyfriend, and yeah, I got a boyfriend. Well, could you go out in public and socialize and meet a new boyfriend or meet a new romantic interest in a night and just meet a new friend? Probably not, because you're socially awkward. So there are people that are in great relationships, and I've had just a small few but great relationships in my life. But if there are friends that are making you feel that are pushing their relationship in your face and how great their relationship is, that's probably the reason. It's just projection of their own feelings. So, yeah, I guess what I'm saying is I'm learning to accept all the bad facets of life. And I remember when my parents used to tell me when I would come home and, be upset that someone did something to me or I was bullied or something, they would say, it doesn't get any better. When you are an adult, you're going to meet people that are just like that. There are bad people, mean people, jealous people in the world, and that's their way of holding you down. And it's true. And I used to hate when my parents said, they're jealous of you, because I'm like, you're my parent. You think that they're jealous of me because I'm pretty or talented or whatever. You're saying that because you think I'm pretty and you think I'm talented because you're my parent. There's nothing that I have that they would be jealous of. Yeah, I have cute clothes, but I'm still a loser. Yeah, I'm talented, but I'm still a loser. Yeah, I have nice hair. I'm still a loser. And when you view yourself as a loser, you're always going to lose. And that's the way that I viewed myself for years and years and years. I didn't want to believe because I felt like that was cocky and egotistical to believe that someone could be jealous of you. Now, I completely believe it. You don't have to be beautiful, conventionally beautiful, to have people be jealous of you. If you're confident, honestly, people will be jealous of you. We're taught to think that loving yourself is egotistical. And recently I've been called egotistical, self-centered. Yep, I take selfies on Instagram because I think I look good. Because you know what? I'm over the bullying that has happened to me my entire life. I'm over it. No one's going to tell me I'm unattractive. I already am so much more successful than half the people that used to bully me in my childhood. I have seen so many people that I went to elementary school with who tortured me from first to 6th grade until I moved schools. And I've seen them out, and I'm like, what are you, oh my God, like, wow, you're really working here? Or, like, you really look like that now? Like, I thought you were, like, the blondie queen back in the day, and I would have given anything to be blonde and look like you. And now I'm like, you look like you hate your life. You look very unhappy. And I'm very happy, so I am sorry. But, yeah, I mean, here's the thing about bullying, and this is honest. It doesn't get better, but you get better. You get better. Because there's trauma and there's emotional damage that happens to you when you're bullied, and you don't want to see it, but as you get older, you will notice, you will see it. Like, when I went to college, I was put in a very weird environment. College was a new thing for me, a new place, a new city, new people, a new roommate, a new way of living. My parents weren't even here, and I noticed that trauma that happened to me, the effects right away. People would joke and say things to me, and I would just want to cry. I would just, or I don't know how to explain it, but you can tell. When one person says one little thing to you, you just want to cry. And sometimes it happens with me at work, and I just have to snap out of it. Someone will be like, that actually, we don't do that here. Please don't do that next time. Go through me, or something like that. And I'll want to cry because I was convinced that everything I did was wrong, and criticism was not constructive. It was to hurt me because so many people have tried to hurt me and have hurt me. And it's like, snap out of it. These people are my friends. Like, I love my workplace. I'm new. They're giving me advice. It's fine. So, yeah, bullying doesn't get better. And there will always be people that bullied you. Last summer at my job, there was a woman who made me hyperventilate and sob, and I would say she was about 65. There are bullies everywhere. They don't get better because they have their own problems, and they're weird, messed up, freaky people, which is kind of sad because it comes from really deeply rooted issues. My eyes just went two different directions, but you get better. You learn to love yourself. You learn to realize that loving yourself isn't egotistical, because for some reason being put down by others kind of makes you believe that you are never worth more than how you feel at your lowest. Like, you should never feel okay about feeling better than worthless, if that makes any sense. And that's like that becomes your normality when you're bullied. Is feeling worthless is your normality. That's normal. So when you start feeling good about yourself, you're embarrassed. Someone tells you you're pretty. Someone tells you, wow, you are a really great, like, coworker to have. I've seen you, work with those customers, and you're really great. Oh, thanks. Learn to accept a compliment. That's a huge thing, too. I used to be like, oh, no. Even that, you're trying to seem humble. It's so much more gratifying because the person means it when you say, thanks, I really appreciate that. I try, so. You can be humble and say things like that instead of saying, oh, no, not really, thanks, though. Take it. If someone says, wow, you look really great today. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you like my outfit. Looking back on yourself and smiling is so gratifying. When I look back on my 12, 13, 14, 15, 16-year-old self, I thought I was worthless. And I look back now, I was so cute. I was cool. I had my own sense of style. I had neon orange glasses. I had a bright lime windbreaker. I wore boys' jeans. I didn't do anything that anybody told me to. So, I don't know. I just wanted to make this video to let you guys know that I think I've hit something really good. I think I am reaching a turning point. I'm so excited to go back to college, do my thing. I have so much positivity looking forward as far as my music career. People tell me, like, don't do music, you're not going to succeed. Brush it off. So pursue your dreams. I completely believe that. Learn to love yourself. Don't let anybody call you egotistical. Unless you do selfish things and awful things and are a mean person, taking selfies, dressing well, walking with confidence, none of those things are egotistical. We're supposed to love ourselves. I know many of you are probably bullied because it's so common. It's literally a disease now. You will hit a point where you finally let go of that. And I didn't expect it would be this early because I'm only, about to be 19 in a month. and the bullying hasn't really stopped. It's different types of bullying, it's subtle, but it still hurts. It's people. People will always suck. There are always going to be awful people, but you will get better, and I think that's what the real root of it is. So just remember that, and that's all you have to do. Remember people like Talia Joy, who walked around proudly bald and beautiful and did her makeup and just thought she was beautiful and saw the beauty inside of her and wanted to bring the beauty out of other people and lived her life to the fullest and was a ray of sunshine. If you love people like Talia Joy, be somebody like that. There's nobody stopping you from being somebody like that. There were awful comments on her channel that made fun of the way she looked or made fun of her being sick. I've seen awful, disgusting comments like that, even after her death. And she's up there in heaven going like this because she knows that people love her and her legacy is going to live on forever. So this is a freaking long rant, but I hope this gives you hope. I hope this makes you happy. I hope the sun is shining where you're living, or the moon is sparkling in the sky, and just stop living in fear. Just don't be afraid. You will get better. You can get better today. So start today and just make a change. I love you so much. I love you so much, and you should love yourself 300 times the amount that I love you, okay? So, goodbye.